What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. Now today, final group stage match versus Juventus, and then a match in the league versus Almeria, all culminating with a knockout round draw in the Champions League. But before we get to that, we did play a few matches. Let's get over and see how we did. And since our last episode, you guessed it, we're still undefeated, pulling 4 points out of our next two matches in the league versus Satis, coming away with a 3-0 victory. Muniain getting himself a brace, Villa Libre also scoring one, but against Sevilla, 0-0, though at the same time, we didn't play all that great, to be honest with you. We were lucky to come away with a 0-0 draw here. So spoil the points, share the points, still undefeated. I'll take that nonetheless. And then the first leg of the Copa del Rey match versus Hospitalet, Carlos Miranda. I did throw in a rotation side of some of the under-19s playing. Carlos Miranda getting himself a hat-trick. He has been showing some signs of improvement as of late. Will he eventually come up into my first team side? I would hope so, but as of right now, he's killing it in the under-19s. Gonna let him stay there just to continue on with his development, but other than that, he's showing some really, really good signs. And taking a quick look at the table, Barcelona still undefeated, 13-2-0. They're 8 points clear of us now. Yes, it's nice that we're undefeated, but we need to start not drawing as much as we should if we want to catch up to Barcelona. Alright, so now let's get into the match versus Juventus, traveling away to Juventus Stadium, and we're going to line up like this. The 4-3-3 with Ruffier in net, Azpilicueta out on the right this time, Martinez, Laporte, Monreal coming in on the left. Like I said, wanted to try and get a little bit of rotation for players that haven't played all that much this season. San Jose is our defensive mid, Marino Linton Jr. sitting in front of him, Muniain Hervias up on the wings, Villa Libre sitting up top. I mean, also at the same time, I still want to score some goals and try and get a win, so that's why the majority of these players are familiar names. Out on the bench, though, I'm bringing up Echeniz, I'm bringing up Arrieta, and I'm bringing up Roberto Hernandez from my B side, because apparently in my B team can actually play in the Champions League if I assign them to. They just can't play in La Liga. So yes, it's a little bit of a rotation, a little bit of a downgrade, I should say, but we've already won this group, so it doesn't matter if we lose this. I just want to try and get some fitness for players and also try out some new players in different positions. So let's go kick off, see what happens, and if we come away with a win, all the better. And also, if I didn't show you, Juventus still going up with a 5-1-2-2, so they're looking to stay solid at the back, but still have some deadly attacking movement going forward. And I think some of the players I saw in there were Domenico Berardi, the Sassuolo player currently, and Vieto still going up there. Not even a minute in, well, just taking over a minute, we got ourselves an attacking movement. Azpilicueta on the right, slipping it through to Muniain. I thought it was going to go to Villa Libre, but he laid it off for Muniain, who then strikes it into the back of the net, and just like that, 90 seconds in, not even, it's 1-0 to the club. Could also chalk this up to a little bit of early game luck, and we could assume that it's not going to stay like this throughout the entirety of the 90 minutes, but hey, it's a nice little ball inside, not quite cleared out by Bonucci, falls to Muniain, and then powers it into the back of the net. 8 minutes on now, Juventus now coming forward. Look at this pace. Look at the speed going forward. Laporte, though, nice block, nice interception, and now we can hit them on a break of our own. Villa Libre being bullied out wide by two defenders. Ball coming inside now. It's a decent passing movement. I like this. Linton Jr., one touch to Marino. Villa Libre out to Azpilicueta. Throws it inside. Mikel Marino with the lightest of touches, probably off of his head. Gets his 5th goal of the season and makes it 2-0 to the Athletic Club. I'm in shock right now as we've scored both of the shots that we've had in target so far and have had 64% of the ball. Still early. Deftest of touches from Mikel Marino off that cross. Azpilicueta, he could play on both the left or the right side, and he's just as good on either one. Though I think that he should be playing more on that right-hand side instead of the left, but he's the best left-back option that I have instead of Monreal or Yuri, so why not just throw him out on the left side? Plus, that's going to be taking away time from Lekwe. I'm giving Lekwe a bit of a rest today just because I wanted to throw in some rotation options for the side. And as I'm talking, Juventus coming away with an interception. Vieto rifling a shot. Ruffier with the reflexes. Good on him for that, but I don't know how much more he's going to take. I don't know how much more he can withstand those pressures from Berardi and Vieto coming forward. This is why I say I can't wait till I get Optimum back, because he will then start getting in some first-team reps. And Ruffier letting that corner go through. Paul Leroy. Oh, man, I'm going to have a tongue twister on that. Corner kick coming in. The lightest of touches from Lirola, and it's 1 back for Juventus. What else can I say in that without having my tongue get tied? And also, I'm not liking that now my defenders, once again, starting to get yellow cards. And believe me, a guy in the comment section from last episode, yes, I did tell a lot of my players not to dive into tackles, to stay on feet. And it's still an issue. Nice ball over the top. Muniain can give himself a brace. Oh, don't shoot it directly into the goalkeeper, my man. You got to go around him or at least pass it off to Villalibre, who is sitting right next to you. Like I said before, Muniain, I love him, but I want to strangle him at times for some of the decisions he makes. We still have the lead 2-1 going into halftime. I really need to monitor these guys. In fact, Martinez is in fact going to be coming out. Sergio Echenez is going to take his place. I'm just going to say they're playing okay, but there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, especially if you gave up a goal. I'm not going to go out there and tell them that, hey, you're doing fine, but, you know, there's always some room that you can improve in. Like I said, defense being that main one. I'm going to actually switch up to counterattack. That was a dumb pass. Echenez with a good tackle, but he needs to hold on to the ball. We need to learn ball control. And believe me, I want to try and get as many new coaches in this offseason to try and fix some areas that are a little weak, like 3-star area. Ball control is one of them. Anyway, ball coming inside. Gustafsson into Gonzalo Higuain, who was subbed on at halftime, apparently. He gets himself the equalizing goal not even 2 minutes into the half. Let's look at this again. Defense being spread out. Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you draw it up. Get it out to the wings, cross it in, get it to the big man. And he can't get no bigger than Higuain. Ball out to the wings. Hervias gets it through to Villalibre, running through defenses, and he hits it off the crossbar. That was some great passing from the back to the front, and it's just all on Villalibre to hit that and score that, but he didn't. Corner kick for us. Hervias, 17 minutes left to go in the match, but it's cleared away. Pjanic now gets it forward to Berardi. He is all alone. I have 2 defenders there. He gets around both defenders. Ruffier there with the nice reflexes to save that. Oh, Juventus could have easily gone ahead like that. But Pjanic now coming forward. Oh, is that Chris Smalling? Is Chris Smalling playing for Juventus? Huh. Did not think that he would have been good enough for Juventus side. But hey, I could always be wrong. Batista now getting inside. Some great end-to-end stuff. 5 minutes left to go into this match. Oh, Ruffier with the save, but it falls directly to Luciano Vietto, and Juventus, with 4 minutes left to go in this match, have just taken the lead. Oh, man, this is a great cross in from Berardi to Higuain in their 4-3-3 style. Vietto is there just lurking for a ball, and it just fell right at his feet. Ruffier made a great save, but defense needs to pick him up. In fact, I think they did. Ball coming forward. I wasn't going to call it because I thought the game was going to end. That's a dumb goal to give up right there. Higuain getting himself a brace. The match is over at this point in time. 4-2 is going to be the final. But yeah, I thought this was just going to be an end game highlight. I didn't think it was going to end in a goal. So, well, like, you could tell that the defense has checked out at this point in time. Ref just needs to blow his full-time whistle at this point because, well, we all know the outcome. And even though we lost, we're still top of the group. So that's not that bad. Okay, just going to tell the boys that they were unlucky. Especially at the very end. Yeah, 2 goals and then giving it all up, giving it all back. Good job. I mean, this is a tail of the tape of my defense. At least that's what I feel like. All right, let's get back into the swing of things. We're taking on Almeria in the league. They're sitting 14th on the table, so let's go attack them from the off now, shall we? 4-2-3-1 on the cards, and the lineup's going to be as follows. It's almost like the bog standard lineup that I'm going to be using from now on in this formation. Ruffier in net. We're going to have Leque, Martinez, Laporte, and Azpilicueta out on the back lines. We're going to have Herrera and Marino sitting in the middle. Our 3 attacking mids of Hervias and Chowsty and Muniain. And Mr. Free Village, Villalibre sitting up top. We need to be banging in goals here. So that being said, let's go kick off and see what happens. And I mean, the team should know that if they want to continue their unbeaten run, they need to perform, especially against teams that are sitting down here in the bottom of the table. Villalibre could have slipped it through to Hervias right there, but offsides. And so far, while we have been the aggressor, we have not been on target. I said that, and in Chowsty from the corner of the box, taking a shot, ill-advised, thought he would have passed it in instead of taking the shot from that deep. But anyway, like I said, 24 minutes on, we've only had 3 shots, one of them on target, so we've not been taking good care of our chances when we've had the ball. Lecque, though, coming inside to Villa Libre. It's almost as if the game hears me and hears that I'm talking bad about it, so it makes up for it by doing something good. It's basically a carbon copy of what you've been seeing over the last few seasons. Lecque on the wing, crosses inside, only one man there, Villa Libre, into the back of the net. You know, I'm surprised that all my crosses are coming down from the right-hand side, but not the left-hand side. I don't know what the deal is with that. So you see a lot more of assists coming in from the right back than the left back. And as I say that, goalkeeper spills it right in front of Villa Libre. He gets himself a brace right before halftime, 17th goal of the season. It's 2-0 to Bilbao. Take a look at that on the replay because I barely even saw what it was. Muniain taking a shot. Oh, great save. Credit to the goalkeeper on that shot from Muniain. He had it dead to rights, but Villa Libre picking up the pieces, and we go into halftime with a very solid 2-0 lead. Almeria have gotten themselves a couple of shots, but nothing really threatening. Boys, that's all. You're doing fine. I mean, there really isn't anything else I could say here. They know the job at hand, the task at hand, and that's come away with all 3 points. There's only one player out there right now that I'm not too happy about, and that is Hervias, but the problem is that I can't sub him out because Shabby is injured. So Hervias has just got to deal with out there. He's got to learn to play better amongst the team. But hey, maybe we can get himself a chance right here. Muniain crossing inside. Villa Libre, that is his hat trick. Villa Libre, 18th goal of the season. He's making every single euro that he is earning. And that was probably the most redundant sentence that I just said. But I have a contract, and his clause is that he earns, I think, about 20,000 euro for every goal that he scores. So yeah, he's definitely putting forth the time and the effort to earn that extra money. 65 minutes gone now, and Linton Jr. enters the fray in the center of the park. Cross to Muniain to Inchausti. Inchausti got pushed out to the wings. It's only his 3rd goal of the season, but hey, the attacking mid, the young 21-year-old kid, doing work, not just assisting, but scoring goals as well. Lecque, another great cross into the far post. Muniain, right before the ball goes over the line, gets it back to Inchausti. And not really an open net, but goalkeeper just couldn't get there in time. And it's a foul in the box. I wasn't going to call it, but it was a free kick going inside, foul in the box, and Villa Libre is going to step up and potentially get his 4th goal of the match, double brace. Villa Libre, not the #1 penalty taker, but as soon as I saw the other penalty takers missing, I needed to give it to my strikers. So Villa Libre stepping up, double brace on the cards. Potentially, it's down the middle, and it's blocked. God damn it. Penalties are my worst enemy in this game. And now 2 of my players picking up injuries within the last 5 minutes of this match. Almeria looking like they're trying to just kill our players at this point in time. Both of them going to have to stay on since I've made all 3 of my subs. One of them's a dead leg, another one's a gashed head. So very minor injuries, potentially a week at most. But anyway, the clock's ticking down. 5 seconds left before a very quality 4-0 victory versus Almeria. There it is. Referee blows his full-time whistle. So I'm not expecting either of those players to be out for very long. Like I said, both of them should be out for no longer than a week. But yeah, everyone else doing fairly well, and we continue our unbeaten run, as mediocre as the unbeaten run is, but it's still an unbeaten run. All right, let's take a look at the injuries. Muniain out for 2 days, and was that Marino? Yeah, it wasn't. Marino didn't even matter. Let's get into the Champions League knockout round draw, find out who we're going to play. All right, now that the draw is upon us, let's take a look and see who is seeded and who is unseeded. Like I said, we won our group, so we're in the seeded pile. So we're not going to be taking on Arsenal, Dortmund, Man United, PSG, Man City, Marseille, or Spurs in this second round. But we could potentially face Anderlecht, Benfica, Red Bull Salzburg, Juventus. No, we can't face Juventus because they were in our group. Barcelona, they're Spanish. We can't take them on. Bayern, Inter, or Monaco. Admittedly, basically everybody that's on this side, Anderlecht, Benfica, Red Bull Salzburg, I'd love to have. Bayern, Inter, Monaco, that could spell a second round exit if we get one of them. So let's just go. Let's just draw and see who we can get. I can't get away from Italy. I just cannot get away from Italian teams. Juventus, Inter, Milan. Who is the other one? Can you remember who the other one was? Lazio. That's what it was. I cannot get away from Italian teams. Do I have to don the shirt again? Do I have to become the Italian killer once again? It's like the game knows that I've taken on these teams before, and it's like, hey, you've had a familiar foe, why don't you try and do it again? Okay, we'll try and do it again. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please go and drop it a like, share, and subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you want to leave a comment below, as I keep hitting my desk, if you want to leave a comment below on this episode or the series as a whole, please go and do so, because I appreciate every single comment you put down. I also appreciate some of the players that you put down in the last episode, like Eritz Erostondo. I've had my eye on him as a center back replacement, so he may be coming into the club sooner rather than later. But anyway, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.